Welcome to the continuation of Anthropogenesis, where I clay sculpt Zeus, Athena, and Prometheus, and the creation of the first humans from clay. This episode has no background music, so you can choose to listen to your own music, or not, while watching me sculpt, and listening to my commentary and narrative. Thanks. There is neither time nor need to cover all aspects of the artistic motivations and process behind this sculpture. However, I will continue to offer insights into the process across the following episodes, via my personal commentary and narrative as quoted from the ancient text sources. For this piece, inspired by Anthropogenesis, Zeus and Athena will be in attendance as Prometheus presents his first draft in clay. The figure you can see me working on right now is Prometheus. Prometheus's physical appearance in ancient texts is sparse, though his personality is described as cunning and resourceful, intelligent and rebellious, creative and resilient, defiant and enduring of great suffering and torment. The more commonly known aspect to the myth of Prometheus was, "Then they heard a dreadful cry from a valley of the mountain, for their Prometheus was fastened to the rock, and the eagles fed upon him, because he stole fire from the gods, and gave it to men." Such was the punishment by Zeus against Prometheus. Plato's philosophical reinterpretation of the Prometheus myth depicts Prometheus as central to the creation of men from clay, and often presents him as the shaper and life-giver, as well as crediting Prometheus with giving humans the arts and fire, which he, from a certain Zeusian perspective, stole from the gods. In the case of Prometheus, I wished him to be engaged with his quirky creations, knelt before them, rather than to Zeus. Some distinct visuals I wanted to depict for Prometheus were a long white fluted chiton-like tunic, beneath a bright red heavy himation-like cloak wrapped around him and draped over his arms, with a mixture of clay colors in his palms. As well as wanting the gods to tower over the draft humans, I wanted each god to have bare feet, wiggling toes, pressed in the exciting, special clay. There are two consistent color choices within the piece. The gods and humans will have pure white eyes, and the peach polymer clay sculpey will be used as the actual flesh tone of the gods, because I do not intend to paint anything, and have limited materials. Athena is often described as bright-eyed, symbolizing her wisdom and alertness. The Greek word for this is glaukopes. Athena is also described as appearing radiant and commanding when interacting with mortals, strategic and adaptable, often transforming her appearance to suit the situation. The myths of Greek dreamers, poets, and scholars suggests Athena was birthed from the wise head of Zeus. As she gleamed forth from his split-asunder head, Athena was already clad in shining armor, flashing gold, and spear-wielding. A mighty symbol of martial and intellectual prowess, a protector of cities. I wanted her posture to be relaxed, yet formidable, while intrigued as she interacts with a little human. If you would like to support the Clay Story Sculptor channel, please keep an eye out for our Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, and YouTube memberships. Thank you. Athena is often linked to the animation of life, or gifting life and intellectual perks to mortals. Some say this includes gifts to the descendants of the clay figures molded by Prometheus, as well as things created by other gods, including the fabled Pandora. Pandora is a story and sculpture for another time. It was after a contest between the gods, Athena and Poseidon, for the Greek city of Cecropia, that Athena presented the king of Cecropia with an olive tree. Henceforth, the once-named city of Cecropia was awarded the new name, Athens, in honor of their patron and mighty goddess. Such Athena's blessing, that the cultivation of the city's olives swelled with great profits and fame. For the figure of Athena, I depicted her with a symbolic gleaming spear and helm. She wears an unusual combination of a long liquid blue himation-like garment over a turquoise frilled chiton-like undergarment, with a long patterned pennant-like scarf draped from her neck, and a warrior's simple headband. As you witness the gradual composition and sculpting of this piece over time, you'll notice an amphitheater built of unusual stone, facing a pit thick with rich curling and licking clay, against a background of moody sky, with a suggestion of fire and fennel, as the three gods react to the presence of clay humans. As for other features of the Athena and Prometheus figure sculpts, as well as Zeus's, such as hands, feet, head, and hair, I will discuss these in a future episode. Throughout Greek myth, at the hands of its many orators and scribes, as well as the adaptations of the Romans and other mortal powers, Zeus is portrayed in all manner of mundane, absurd, and fantastical guises, such was his shape-shifting power. It was after overthrowing his own father, Cronus, that Zeus took control, and was often described as the father of gods and mortals, as well as being alluded to as their dominator. The texts allude to a mighty figure wielding lightning, majestic and regal, a powerful cloud-gathering presence and possessor of a thunderous voice, with emphasis on grandeur and authoritative lineage. Zeus portrayed many forms throughout the ancient Greek myths and subsequent era interpretations. In his omnipotence, Zeus performed all manner of amazing, bizarre, and horrifying deeds. This included transforming into a swan to seduce Leda, the mother of Helen of Troy and the Dioscuri. Zeus seduced Antiope, the mother of Amphion and Zethus, while in the guise of a satyr. Even more esoteric, Zeus took on the form of a shower of gold to impregnate Danae, the mother of Perseus. While performing as a bull, Zeus carried Europa off to Crete. The father of the gods morphed into the great hero, Amphitryon, to deceive the woman named Alcmene, and between them conceive Heracles. On this occasion, at least for this particular sculpted interpretation of anthropogenesis, Zeus will be present and humanoid in form, and yet give off a titan godlike presence, as he looms above both Athena and Prometheus, as well as the clay humans. Zeus radiated divine light and power as the ruler of Mount Olympus. For Zeus's clothing, or lack of it, he would be bare-chested, with a short fluted chaton-like skirt cum tunic, a chunky belt gashed with lightning, beneath a voluminous flowing white or black, cloak or robe running behind his back and draping over both arms. That's a wrap for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, please hit the like button, post a comment, and click subscribe. To see more of what the channel has to offer, check out our other videos and hit the notification bell for future releases. Visit our social media for insights into the creation process. You can view the episode content notes and find out more about the channel in the video description. If you want to support the channel, please visit our Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, or YouTube memberships. Thank you.